He needs some milk.
Hello, welcome and welcome back to my channel. I haven't posted on YouTube for 5 whole years. I'm a whole different person now, but that's a story for another day. Today, I'm here to tell you about how I injured my ankle while skating. Let's get right into it. Today marks exactly 1 year since the incident happened.
Happy anniversary.
So it was last year, 7th of June. I was in my house, minding my business, focusing on myself. And my sister calls me and she's like, "Hello, Annie. My friend is leaving the country and I'm really busy." She has a kid. "I'm really busy with Jan." His name's Jan. "I'm really busy with Jan, so can you please go and pick him up from his hotel and then take him to the airport?" And I'm like, "Okay, cool." And at that time, I hadn't just started driving. June, March, April, May, June. I had just been driving for 3 months. So I was still like excited. I still am. But you see, when you first start driving, you're really excited. Every 2 seconds, you want to spark the car and go somewhere, like, somewhere to go. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I like driving, so no problem. I got dressed and I headed to where I was supposed to pick him up from.
Your destination is on the left.
Where's my destination?
I go pick him up and then he's like, since he came to Ghana, he hasn't really enjoyed Ghanaian food. He has been eating a lot of foreign food and stuff, so he wants to go somewhere to eat proper Ghanaian food. I was like, say no more. I'm the plug. Anything that has to do with going out, getting places to eat, going to places to have fun, like all those things, I'm the one everybody comes to. So I was like, oh, you've come to the right place. So that's how it started. It started as just going to get food, right? So my go-to place for fufu is Mango Ase. So I was like, okay, you need to try fufu. My favorite food is fufu. Anytime somebody says they want to try Ghanaian food, the first thing I would take them to try is fufu. I feel like that should be a staple, right? So we get the fufu. He's like, oh my god, this is so good. The spice, it tastes so good, and the meat's well seasoned. I was like, I really love it when I put someone on and they enjoy it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's what's up. As you all know, like, fufu is heavy, so when you finish eating, you'll be feeling some type of way. So he was like, oh, let's do an activity. And I was like, oh, I know the perfect activity. And at that point, it had been a year since I first started skating, right? So I wasn't a newbie. I was like, oh, I know this really cool place we can go to. I like skating. I can take you there, you know. Skate, we'll get drinks, then we'll go to the airport. So we get to Afrikiko, go get our gear. That day I was learning how to skate backwards. I was like, okay, let's kick it up a notch. Like, this 4 thing is too easy. It was fun. I got tired, but I was like, oh, push through it. That was my mistake. This life, whatever you're doing, if you're tired, stop. Whatever you're doing, if you're tired, take a break, breathe, relax before you come back. I didn't want to do that. The guy had even taken off his skates. He was like, oh, he's tired, we should go. And I was like, okay, relax. Just take my phone, take one more video, then we go. This life. Just take one more. He was like, oh, he's tired. And I was like, just one. Last one.
This is the last chance and then I'm finished.
I was finished, Ampa. Takes this thing out. And you can tell from my form that Akolana pray. Like, I was tired. One of my legs were not even lifting off the floor. I wasn't really skating well. So he took one. I think, yeah, he took one of me going backward. Yeah. Then I said, okay, one for going forward. Bruh. Mintajai. No one was in my way. I wasn't swerving anything. I just leaned back a little. It was like Tom and Jerry. You see Tom and Jerry when they are falling before. They do like this before they fall. That's how it was like. The way I fell on my leg did like this. And then I fell and I had. Nobody realized I was hurt until I wasn't getting back up again. That's when they saw that.
Now we have a situation here.
So I was on the floor and I was just waving my leg back and forth. I was in so much pain. When they realized that I wasn't getting back up, then they brought first aid. They came to put some spray. I don't remember what kind of spray it was, but they sprayed it on my leg. I was fighting tears. They were pressing it. Oh, they didn't know what it was in the meter. Like, Ghanaians, the first thing to do is to massage. And it's not even massage there. Yeah, so I was with the guy, and then he was helping me, and I wobbled downstairs. So there's a pharmacy right underneath this K City, and honestly, those people are smart. Whoever got the idea to put a pharmacy there is a very smart person. They know what they are doing. I wobbled downstairs, and I was laughing. Like, I'm very unserious in this life. Anytime when something happens to me, after the initial fear or whatever emotion passes off, I will laugh. Life is not that serious. So I was laughing, I was giggling, I was quick. I was going ha 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 ha. So we got downstairs, and they gave me painkillers. I don't remember what kind, but it was very strong. They wrapped my leg up in the bandage. He was like, oh, he wants to take an Uber to the airport and just go and wait at the airport. He doesn't want to stress me anymore. Or he can drive. And I was like, oh, no, don't worry. Because it's my left leg that's hit. And my car was automatic. So I just need my right leg to drive. I was like, it's okay. I can still drive you. It's not that big of a deal. There was still like 2 hours or so before his flight. So I was like, oh, then let's go to Bella Afrique and then get the calabash drink. We wobble inside Bella Afrique. And I go there, I prop my leg up on a chair. I have this bartender friend there, Bossman. I'm like, Bossman, give me 2. Anytime you go there, look for Bossman. He's always wearing like a nice hat. I think it's a cowboy hat or something. He's really cool. I'm like, Bossman. He's like, okay, cool. So he brings in, the guy was like, this drink is nice.
And it's so interesting to drink it in a calabash.
Before I realized he's running late for check-in. So we rushed to the airport. Oh, hold on. I missed something. When I was leaving my house to go and pick my sister's friend up, I called my friend and I was like, oh, I am coming to town, so when I'm done with my stuff, we can hang out. He was like, oh, he's on his way back from Kumasi, so when he gets to Accra, you let me know. And I said, okay, cool. So when we were at Bella Afrique, he called and he was like, oh, he has reached Accra. He's going to drop his dad off and then come see me. And I was like, oh, you don't even believe what happened. I hit my leg. I can barely walk. Like, but it's all good. I'm getting a drink at Bella Afrique. He was like, what? No, you shouldn't drive. Where? I'm coming down. And I'm like, my sister's friend's flight is in a couple of minutes, so I need to rush and take him to the airport so he can meet me at Airport Shell. He's like, okay, cool. I dropped my sister's off. Hey, problem. I dropped my sister's friend off at the airport, and then I head to Airport Shell to wait for my friend, right? So I'm at Airport Shell. Oh, I propped my leg up, and it's the left side of the steering wheel, and I'm FaceTime with my friend. I'm not even worried. At that point, I think I've just sprained my ankle. So I'm asking ChatGPT and stuff. It's like, oh, when you go home, ice it, like elevate it, you know, those things. So in my mind, it's just a sprain. When I wake up, I'll be fine, right? Right. So my friend finally comes because he said he's going to drive me home. He doesn't want me driving with my leg like that. He comes with his brother in his car so that he will drive my car and his brother will drive his car and follow him, so that when he drops me off, he will take his car back home, right? When he comes, he's like, where's your other phone? And I'm like, and I remember that when I fell down, my sister's friend took my phone and my power bank and put it in his back pockets. And another person has finished checking in. He's traveling back to his country. So I call him. I'm like, you have my phone. I need it, please. And he's like, oh, he even had to beg to enter. Like, they said checking out clothes, blah, 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 blah. So he'll leave with the security guy. And the security guy too said he'll not allow him to leave it there, that he doesn't want any problem, blah, blah. My friend had to drive me back to the airport, rushed inside. So he gets my phone and my power bank back for me. Glory be to God. Then after that, he's like, we should go to hospital. I'm like, nah, it's not a big deal. Just take me home. By the time I sleep and wake up, I'll be fine. Because mind you, I had taken the pain meds that I got at the pharmacy, and I had gotten a calabash drink from Bella Afrique, so I'm good, right? The drive from the airport to my house is far. It's very far. I drive all the way to my house, and then we were parked in front of my gate, and we are chatting, and I realized that, Loki, this thing... Loki, this thing's spinning me. Loki, that thing is serious. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Now I'm starting to feel the pain. Let's swing by the hospital real quick and see what they have to say, right? We get to the hospital, and when we reach there, I can't walk. When we reach the hospital, I cannot get down from the car. My leg is refusing to work. That's when it started getting tension. So they bring me a wheelchair, and then they carry me from the car and put me in the wheelchair, and I'm just having the time of my life. Like, I feel like a princess, even though my leg is paining me and all of that. I was like, oh, you guys are so cute. Like, you carry me around. Oh, I get to be wheeled around. I don't need to walk. Once I was taking videos.
You are not bothered about your condition. You are bothered about.
It was just jokes, right? They check my vitals, all of that. So they wheel me to the doctor's office. Like, I'm going to like, just enjoy the ride, right? Reach there, the doctor unwraps my leg, and he's like, I'm so sorry, your leg is deformed. Every family member you can call, you probably need surgery. Everything stopped being funny. I'm going to laugh again, guys. I almost cried. I almost bawled my eyes. What do you mean I need surgery? Small skating, I want to skate. You're telling me I need which surgery? I beg, please. Where are the cameras? Somebody tell me it's a joke, please. So I showed him the video. He's like, yeah, you are definitely going to need surgery. Your leg won't be the same again. You won't wear heels again. You can't run again. Hey, Chibiki God. It's like, call my mom. I'm like, have you seen the time? I can't call my mom at this time. She's sleeping. So initially, they thought my bone was broken because of the way I felt. He was like, it's a fracture. You're going to have to need surgery or a cast. So after one, he was like, surgery or a cast. Mind you, it was like 12 a.m. at that time. So their x-ray facility was closed. Doctor said we should go do the x-ray. He showed us where to go do the x-ray at. He was like, before then, I will need some serious painkillers. I'm like, oh, I'm all good. They already gave me painkillers. And he was like, no. They need to inject the painkillers directly into my system. And I was like, hold on, no, I don't even like injections. Like, it makes my hand itch. And then he was like, oh, who said anything about your hand? They injected me in my bum. It's really. I hope you can still hear me. I'm terribly afraid of injections. Like, even a little prick, I'm scared. I cry. Like, injections are the worst. And mind you, I've been holding my tears all night long. From the skate rain to them telling me I may need surgery. Oh God, I hope this rain is not muffling my sound. They whipped out the biggest needle I've ever seen in my life. So they were giving me a shot of morphine. Oh my God, I cried like a baby. Before they even started, I was screaming and shouting and jumping and I've been holding the tears. It was bound to come out one way or the other. I didn't feel anything again that night. Everything was just funny. They do my x-ray. They're like, okay, my bone is not broken, glory be to God. So I go back to the hospital and I show the doctor, it's not my bone, so it's my ligament, which is worse.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, what is going on? And then he's like, oh, with the bone, when they put it in a cast or whatever, like, it heals faster, but the ligament takes a longer time. From the way I feel, it's probably my anterior talofibular ligament. And I need to do an MRI, but I need to wait for the inflammation to go down. Otherwise, the MRI won't be able to read. So he gave me really strong painkillers to take. So I should do the MRI in 2 weeks. And my friend who was there the entire time, like, honestly, yeah, even though it was a terrible experience, but the way in which it happened, I'm glad that God made it possible for someone to be there for me in that time. Because if I was on my own, honestly, I don't know. And God knows I wouldn't have been able to handle it. And the doctor was so sweet and he was so funny, like, just laughing the whole time. We're done, I get my drugs and everything, then my friend drives me home. So I sent a mail to my office that, oh hey, I injured my ankle. This is the doctor's notes. He said I should be at home and I'll need an MRI, blah, blah, blah. They're like, okay, cool. Get home like almost 4 a.m., right? And I reach home, let's go and lie down. They told me to prop my leg up and all of that jazz. Like, I iced it, I did all that, I wrapped it again, and right. So I wake up the next morning, and you see when you wake up, look, yeah, it's oriented. I don't really remember what happened the night before. Like, it takes a while. When I open my eyes, it takes a while before, like, First thing I wanted to do was to just get up and go pee. But when I'm getting up from the bed, I get up like this. Like, I don't get up. No, I just wake up. So I open my eyes and I just end the pain. Because I just like rose my leg and the pain.
The pain, the torment, the torture.
Oh my God. Because all the drugs had worn off. The way I screamed, oh my God. I was in so much pain that next morning. Oh no, just tears. So I go pee and then I go downstairs and I'm limping. Mind you, they told me not to step on my leg. I was like, oh, my body's not broken, I'm fine. It's not a big deal. My sweat didn't cry at all. My mom didn't even say anything. No, she asked me, what time did I come home last night or something? I don't remember. And I just raised my leg and I showed it to her. She's like, oh, Triala, next time when you go out, you won't stay out late. Man, cash rate. I open my phone and I press play on the video. And she's like, oh Jesus, Rabba, oh my country, oh my God, Jesus.
Bruh.
And I'm like, 2 seconds ago you were telling me you're Triala. Now do you see why I told you I'm so much pain? She's like, oh no, car. Oh, the way they were pampering me. Oh my goodness. They were crocroying me. And I just had to stay at home and wait for the 2 weeks to go and do my MRI, right? MRI, right? Right. So 2 weeks passed, and then I go to the bank hospital. I forgot to add, but I had been using crutches the entire 2 weeks. And because of my FOMO, I tried going to my office with crutches, but they said it's a workplace hazard, so I should just stay at home. And I was wearing an ankle brace as well. So today you went to work with your crutches? Yeah. When I reached there, that's when it really dawned on me for real. I spoke to the security guy, like, oh hey, can you please get me a wheelchair? I go in, and they're like, oh, what happened? Oh, wow. And everybody's just staring. Oh, it's sad. I wanted to cry so bad. I went to the doctor's office and then see the doctor, we speak. I'm filming. Anyway, so I go to the MRI place. So the bank hospital is like, there are 2 different buildings. So where I met my doctor is different from where I had to go and do my MRI. But it's the same stretch, right? So I drive to that side and then they say, okay, I'm 7th on the list. I'm like, okay, here's my number. Kindly call me when the person before me is in there so I can come back. I'm just going to Vine to get food. So I go to Vine, I get a drink, I get food. I'm just so sad. Like, sad music is just playing in my head. And I was like, Afrida, just pull it together. Pull yourself together, you'll be fine. What the doctors are saying is one thing. God will not allow you to, So I eat my food and they call me and I go. Even when I go back, I still wait for a long time. I waited for so long. So I get there, they tell me take off your earrings, take off all your jewelry. Do you have any piercings elsewhere? Those things. They tell me the rules. I have to stand. I have to lie down very still. So I get there and it's a beautiful room. It's a very sad experience, but they try and make it as comfortable as possible. Big ups to the bank hospital for real. And since you're lying down, like on the ceiling, there's this really nice artwork. It's just so pretty. When you get there, they ask you what music do you want to listen to. That was so cute of them to put on my music so I feel comfortable. Oh, I was so happy. So obviously I said Drake. So they're playing Drake for me. I don't remember how long I was there for. I was there for a while, like a hot minute. So it was just left with me and my thoughts and the artwork on the ceiling. I was thinking about everything. Embarrassing moments from class 3, something that happened in SHS2. I just didn't want to think about my current situation. I didn't want to think the worst because I was really feeling very down. And I was in excruciating pain. Even though I was on serious pain meds, to some extent, you can feel the pain. If you miss, like it's supposed to be like every couple of hours. So if you miss the window by just a few minutes or like an hour, I don't even want to remember. So I finished my MRI and he looks at the picture and then he's like, oh, we thought it would be just 1 ligament. Turns out it's 2. My anterior and my posterior talofibular ligaments. So the ligaments in the front of my ankle and in the back of my ankle were torn. Glory to God, it was a partial tear, not a full tear. He said I should get an air cast boot and it would take me, that's what he said. They said 4 to 6 weeks. I was in bed for 3 months. So I started raining and like God honestly, like God makes my life so sweet. Because imagine using crutches in the rain and slipping and falling in the puddle at Charlie. So the doctor was like, I should just stand there, he'll bring my car to me. And I was like, oh, thank you. He starts my car, brings it around back, and then I go into my car. So sweet. And after I got out of the building, I went to park somewhere. I think I parked just next to the building. And I was listening to
We in Miami, turn it up another night. We took the trophy, let the shorty take the yard.
It was raining outside. Like in my mind, my life is a movie. You seen a movie when they give them bad news? When they give them bad news, like it starts raining. I was like, main character, obviously. It was raining. I was just in the car singing. And I hit up my friend. The house was not far from the bank hospital. So I go and pick him up and then we go get ice cream from Pepsi Gelato. And they were just giving me princess treatment for real because they brought me the ice cream to the car and everything. And I'm eating my ice cream, I'm listening to sad songs, eating my ice cream, listening to sad songs. And everyone was like, yo, we're using crutches. And then I was like, guy, don't make this worse. Like, I'm already going through it. Thank you very much. So go and drop him back home and then I drive home. blasting sad songs. So I get home and I forget about my whole thing. I watch my shows, everything, I fall asleep. The doctor sends the reports, like the full report of exactly what it is that was wrong with me. He says what I need to do. I got more drugs. Like, I had to do 3 months in total. So yeah, the recovery journey was so difficult. Thankfully, I didn't have to do it on my own. I had wonderful friends and family with me. The day before my birthday, I bought an air cast boot because I didn't want to be using crutches on my birthday. It's supposed to be a variation of a regular cast, but just that it's removable. So yeah, I used the air cast boots for July, August, and September. Yeah, it was a very difficult 3 months. After the 3 months, I went back to the doctor and he's like, okay, I can stop wearing the boots now. So I did a lot of physical therapy. It's not easy. After 3 months, I went back to the office. So that was in September. I was wearing my ankle brace and I was limping. At that time, I was still going for physical therapy and all that jazz. The limp started fading in late November to early December. So I had to be icing my leg every day and then propping it up to sleep. And then I started doing like hot and cold therapy as well, like putting hot water, putting cold water, putting hot water, yeah, you know, and then doing a lot of the physical therapy stretches and all of that. Yeah, in December I could walk, but after a while I was hurting. So it's January that I started feeling très bien. So once I started feeling très bien, then I started running. My friend invited me for a run randomly. I went for one run and that was it. I fell in love with running. I started going to the gym in February. I was taking it easy. I started swimming again, doing all the things that I used to do, but I haven't gone back to rugby. I used to play rugby. I want to go back. I feel like I can go back now because I've been playing tennis now. It's just that with the tennis, every now and then my leg starts hurting. Like if I step on the leg the wrong way, it starts hurting. So that's my story. Glory be to God. The doctor said it didn't come to pass. They said I don't wear heels anymore. I wear heels. It's just that I don't wear like super long heels, right? I'm very active. I'm able to do leg day and go heavy. The leg press, I can push 180 kg. Yeah, I play tennis, I run, all of that. And to celebrate what God has done for me and me getting my leg, I would say it's 100% back, but like getting my leg working again, I'm going to be running 24 kilometers for my birthday. So I'm turning 24 this year. I'm a runner now. It's only right I run 24 kilometers on my birthday, right? It's going to be a challenge, I know, but what is life without challenges? Someone was asking me how it was like the 3 months I was stuck at home. It was depressing. Honestly, it was depressing to even see videos of yourself and not be able to do the stuff that you get. Like, I'm not someone who sits at one place for a long time. I always need to be doing something. I need to go somewhere. I need to, you know, there's stuff to be done. Life is short. Like, I say life is short at least once a day. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was just sleeping and eating. But I was working from home, but like, I can just lie down and work from home. Do you get? I wouldn't wish this situation on my worst enemy. It was such a difficult time for me, like physically and mentally. Because physically, using the crutches, you need an insane amount of upper body strength. And your armpits hurt so bad and you need balance. Me too, I didn't have balance. I was always slipping and oh Charlie, imagine falling down while you're holding crutches. Charlie, I'm no longer in the place I was last year. Like, God has brought me out of that period of sadness, too fresh. And now I am back on my feet. And what better way to do that than to challenge yourself with something very extreme? I don't have any in between. I have 2 settings in this life, 0 and 100. So, you know, yeah, that's the end of my video. I hope you liked it. Follow my Instagram and my TikTok. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.